Hey YouTube, Paul Phillips here with Patek Photography and Gear Reviews. In this short video, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about boom stands. I'm going to show you the 3 stands that I've used over the years, and really just want to give you some advice if you're looking to buy a boom stand, what's good about them, what's bad about them, what you got to watch out for, and then you can take it from there and make your best decision. So let's get to it. Okay, 3 stands that we use. This is an Impact Century stand. The most robust of all of the stands that I have. Century stands are used in the movie industry. They're phenomenal. They're rock solid. I mean, they got big grips on them. They're easy to use. As you can see here, I got a Phottix Luna mounted on the arm here of this one. And they're really effortless to use. They hold your equipment in place. The downside is that they're heavy. If you're taking these on site, you're carrying a lot of weight. So if you're going out in the field to do a shoot and you want a boom stand that you're going to be able to hike into a shoot, or you have to carry for any distance, you want to think twice about taking this one. I'm not saying you can't use it, I'm just saying it comes with a bit of a cost, and that's the weight. Other than that, it's effortless to use. All of the handles on them are, so easy to move around. It holds your equipment exactly where you put it. You really can't go wrong with a Century stand. They're just a fantastic tool for sure. Okay. The next stand that I want to talk about is this one here. This is a Cameron boom stand, and let me take this one out of the way. This one we picked up just recently, and the beauty of it is that the Cameron boom stand is not an air cushion stand, which means that when you're raising or lowering, you're not pushing against air, which also means that the outer tube and the inner tube have a little bit of clearance. And that's important because what you want if you're using this equipment day in and day out. Let's get this thing out of the way first. You want something that's effortless to use. So on this boom stand here, you simply turn the knob and it moves up and down absolutely effortlessly. You can extend the arm. And a stand like this is going to support a Phottix Luna, a beauty dish, a monolight, no problem. And it has a nice easy clip-on counterweight that just goes on the end of the stand here. And you can fill it up with whatever amount of weight that you need to counterbalance the boom itself. And it's easy to use. Slide it back and forth like so. Put whatever you're going to use on this end of the stand, set the weight on this end of the stand, and away you go. And it's nice and light if you're going to hike with it, if you're going to trek it out into the bush. This is the one to use. And if I was going to buy another boom stand, I would buy this style of boom stand over the Impact boom stand, and I'll show you why. So let me just push this one out of the way. So there's 2 great stands for you. So this stand here, as you can see, this is the Impact reflector stand or Impact boom stand. And the deal with it is that it's about 7 years old now. So I guess you could say, this is the Impact Century stand, this is the Impact boom stand, this guy likes Impact products. Well, Impact is just B&H Photo's kind of signature product. So, but it is what it is. I mean, I bought this 7 years ago. It was the first stand that I ever used. And this is what's known as an air cushion stand, which means that, let me see if I can give you a good demonstration here. So this post is moving up and down effortlessly. But you'll see that when I turn the lower section, and what's going on there is that this tube slides into this one, and over the years, this clamp on the bottom here has compressed the outer tube so that this tube is no longer round, and it's pinching this tube. So, you know, to put this thing up and down, I'm wearing gloves because I don't want to get my fingers pinched. So that's one thing, is that over time, an air cushion boom stand, it's the lightest offering of the three, and you're going to run into this kind of issue. As a matter of fact, it's because of this pinching issue here that I went to the heavier duty boom stand here. So this one is made by Cameron. I bought it at Henry's Camera in the Toronto area here. But Manfrotto make the same style stand. So just make sure that it's not air conditioned, and you'll be able to set it up and take it down, you know, effortlessly. It's just worth their weight in gold, these things. They really are. And as you can see here on the impact stand, it's so old that the knob is broken off. But, you know, basically what's going on here is so again, you know, it's binding. And that's simply because it's old. Uh-oh, running out of height here. And then when I go to push this back, it's binding again. So that's the issue. The fact that the handle broke off after 7 years, you know, it is what it is. I use my equipment fairly, I wouldn't say roughly, but I just use my equipment a day in and day out. You're going to wear it out. So that's why the vice grips are on the end here. Now, the other thing too about this stand being so light, this stand is really not the best to use for a boom. It's more to mount a reflector, and that's what these alligator clips are right here. So you're going to take a circular reflector, pop it in here, and it'll hold the reflector no problem. But when you go to put something like this on there, you really have to play around with your adjustments. There's no real hook on the far end to balance the weight. So it's just something to think about. If you want a boom stand, look for something that's not air conditioned like the Cameron or Manfrotto. Maybe Impact have an updated version of this now, which would take the weight. You're looking at, you want a boom stand that's gonna take, say, 2 pounds or 4 kilograms. That'll accommodate a Phottix Luna with a speed light or a monolight, something like that. The Century stands will do it, no problem at all. But something lighter like this little Impact reflector stand. So that's it, folks. Just some basic information on boom stands. I hope that helps you, and if you have questions about the stands, I mean, don't hesitate to shoot me an email. I'll try and answer your questions as best I can. But that's really it for this one. If you're interested in a boom stand, I would say either the Impact Century stand, you can't go wrong with it, or buy the Manfrotto or the Cameron boom stand. You're going to think you've died and gone to heaven, because just like an extra set of arms, I can't live without them now. So that's it for this one. Take it easy, and we'll see you soon.